seen a McDonald's McRib commercial. I said, man, I need to try one of them. So I went there. I had to wait till after 11, so I went to Modell's to try to find an away Flyers jersey. I have a home one. I want a white one now, and because I think they're cool looking. Of course, they never had it, or they don't have it. When you have the money, they ain't fucking got it. That's just the way it is. But anyway, I went to get a McRib. I'll tell you, man. Good God, are they good? The only thing is, I don't want onions and pickles on it. It's not a friggin' hamburger. It's supposed to taste like ribs. It looks like ribs, but actually it looks like processed pork. But I'll tell you what, good God, it tastes good. I mean, like praise the Lord. That's how good they are. So if you haven't had a McRib, go check one out. They gotta be horrible for you. It tastes like a fat sandwich. That's what it tastes like. I don't think it's real pork. Anyway, let me put some money in my change jar because now that I'm broke with no guns, I gotta start saving again. I want to thank, fuck that penny. I gotta thank everyone for all the nice comments on the Ed Brown range video. It shot pretty good. Hey, I'm not used to that gun yet. It's a little awkward. When I get used to it, it's going to shoot better. As soon as I get to know the trigger more. It's a really strange trigger. It is a hair trigger. I mean, not even a hair trigger. A hair that goes across your ass. A little hair. That's how much of a hair trigger it is. The one that goes across your ass. You know that one I'm talking about. You got to be hairy to know about that one. So, let's see what's in the box. Of course, I don't have my knife on me, but I have a bunch of knives up here. I will use my SOCOM 1. Tom from Weapons Education sent me. Just for the hell of it, just sent it to me. As a matter of fact, he sent a lot of people these. And quite a few people didn't even thank him. Here's YouTube for you. But most of the people did. Some didn't. I don't know how if someone gives you something, especially he didn't have. There's no motive. He just was, trying to make friends. And he gave small channels a nice knife. He gave big channels nice knives for free. I don't get it. Nobody trusts anybody, that's what it is, and I understand that too. Well, the address is off the box, yes. Oh my God, more of this. Oh boy, let's read the letter. What's up, Pete? Just wanted to send you the cereal as I thank you for all the knowledge, advice, and entertainment of the Armory channel. I will always be my favorite gun enthusiast channel. Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. You rock. Keep doing what you love. I almost forgot. I love the Ed Brown. Your friend Sean. If there is any video you need a cameraman for, give me a call. I live close, and I will gladly help you out for free. Well, that might be a good idea, Sean. I'll let you know. Sometimes I do need a cameraman. Because there's things, I'd like to do, but it wouldn't be for free, bro. I'd give you something. I don't let I'm not like that. But hey, check this out. Not only 2 boxes of Fruit Loops, 2 jumbo boxes of Fruit Loops. This is great because my wife keeps buying me Fruity Floats, Fruit Rings, and Fruit Hoops. That's like going to the store and you want a pair of Nikes and your wife comes home with a pair of Ikes because you can't afford a pair of Nikes. I ain't wearing no fucking Ikes and I ain't eating no Fruit Floats either. This is the real deal. Genuine Fruit Loops. Thank you very much. Look at this. 2 big ass boxes. Okay? Remember everybody, his name's Sean, so if I die, you know who did it. Just kidding, Sean. Thank you very much. I got like 4 boxes of Fruit Loops on top of my refrigerator now. It's pretty funny. That just goes to show you how cool people are on YouTube. How cool some people can be. Everyone's like, oh, the internet's full of psychos. It is, believe me. But it's full of more really cool people too. Well, I wouldn't have lasted this long. I've been doing it since 2009, which hasn't been that long. But the way my temper is and my touchiness, the thin skin. There is no way I would have lasted this long if there was that many bad people, because there ain't. There's only like a few. You know what I mean? And some I used to be friends with, and I wish we never became enemies. I wish we remained friends, because there's a couple of the guys that I had a lot in common with. We had the same sense of humor, but after a while they get weird. They just get weird, you know, and they turn on you like a fucking snake. Anyway, alright, what's this video really about? You guys wanted to see it. You want me to talk about the guns I get rid of. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put all the guns on the table that I still have. How about that? And then I'm going to talk about ones I want to get back and ones I don't care to get back. That's the way we're going to do it. Alright, see you soon. Alright. I got them all on the table except for two because I can't fit them on there. Yes, I still have my AR-15. I'm doing some cool stuff to it. I don't want to show it right now because there's stuff I'm doing to it. I'll let you know. You know, I just don't want to show it yet because that's another video. I do still have the AR-15. And I also have my Remington 700 with a Nikon scope. Me and Bill got that together when Bill came up that one time. The thing's awesome, but I can't fit it on the table. So I do have that. Do have the AR. And this is what I have left. Now come on, man. It's still an awesome collection. And I'll go over the guns that are gone, and ones that I want to get back, and ones that I'm not really going to get back. So let's talk about it. First, let's go over what we have left. We have, here it is, one of the best shooters in the whole table is this. Let me turn this freaking camera this way so I can see what I'm doing. Alright. Got this Colt Commander, Model O. It's not rare, but it's not easy to get either. You don't see this type of Colt. If you look at the hammer, the way the hammer's shaped, and it's got a unique beaver tail. Very unique, and it has really nice high sights, which I refreshed the sights. I redid these sights. All the white was coming out, and I redid them. I have a video on how to do that. See how nice and white they are again? Actually, the front sight didn't even have any white in it. It was just a hole. So I filled them in with sight paint, and it came out real good. Really good. This gun shoots like a dream. What a trigger on this bad boy. If I ever had to go to competition, or if I ever got into that, I'd be bringing this. I'm very comfortable with this gun. So there's a Colt Commander. Great for home protection, great for carrying, perfect size for everything. It does it all. This is my pride and joy is my Polytech AK-47, my Chinese AK. If you're not familiar with AKs, Chinese AKs are phenomenal. They're fantastic AKs. If you can get your hands on one, get one. They're very rare. Sometimes you can find one at a gun show. You might be able to find one on Gunbroker. You're going to pay a lot of money for it, but there's a reason why. It's a fantastic quality AK. It's got an extra thick barrel. I mean, this thing is like, if you ever see the Arsenal barrel, this thing's almost double the size of that. Not double, but way bigger. Way bigger. Okay? It's just a solid, like a tank. It's got, you know, metal magazine and everything, and I ain't going to put a polymer magazine on. Not on this style AK. To me, it don't look right with the wood. The metal looks good. So this will never go. This is like my this is like the Ed Brown of my long guns, okay? This one here is a Ruger Vaquero I just started shooting at, and I've just discovered that I like shooting cowboy guns. I like it a lot. I might get a reloading set and start reloading my cowboy rounds. I used to reload before. I reloaded everything from .380 all the way up to .30-06. I had a single stage RCBS press, but I've learned my lesson. I'm not getting a single stage. I'm going to get a turret so you can really crank them out. And we'll do a lot of videos on reloading. That's going to be interesting. But give me some time, man. That stuff costs a lot of money. So there's my Ruger Vaquero, and you see how accurate this sucker shoots. I can't wait to get it to the range again. It really surprised me. I thought I was going to be, because of the big sight on the front, I thought I was going to be shooting all over the place, but I didn't. It was dead on. Couldn't believe it. Very, very surprised. So I love that bad boy. I might get another one in black. That's how much I like this gun. And I think, could you imagine the cross grips on a black one? Oh, dude. I'm touching myself. Alright, I already touched myself earlier. Smith & Wesson 686 357 Magnum plus. It holds 7 rounds. It is loaded. This is my go-to emergency gun. It's just a gun that I know is loaded all the time, and it's a revolver. And if you have a revolver and you have a safe, you should keep it loaded all the time. And I did change the grips on this. So let me know. These are called Uncle Mike's grips. Smith & Wesson sent me them. They're okay. They're not knocking me out. They're pretty cool. Are they nicer than the Hogues? I don't know. About the same. I don't know if they're nicer than the Hogues, but they do expose the frame of the grip back here. I like that frame of the grip. You know what would look real good on this? Rosewood grips. You know, or maybe black onyx would look good, like wood. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. So there's a Smith & Wesson 686. I like it. It shoots extremely accurate. If you've seen that shooting video, I got to do a playlist and get my videos organized, guys. My Glock 23, this has 350 rounds through it, and it didn't malfunction once. The brass goes in all in the same direction every time. It didn't jam, misfeed, or fail to go in the battery. I used both magazines, so both magazines are reliable. I put a few upgrades on it. I put the Pachmeyer glove on it, which I think is nicer than the Hogue one because it's softer. It's easier to get on, and it has these open spots for the finger grooves to stick out, which keeps the grip almost the same size. When you go over these bumps, your grip gets too big. It feels like you're holding a, you know what I mean, a rhino's wiener. Feels like you're holding a fucking soda can. You know, I want to feel like I'm holding a gun, not a fucking soda can. So that is a good grip to go with. They're only $10. Gen 4, very reliable. It's doing great. Let's keep it, right? Of course, one of the prettiest guns on the table. The finish is almost as nice as the Eb Brown's. Not quite. The Eb Brown's is a little more smoother and nicer, but this is almost as nice. The Sig Sauer P226 Elite Rosewood grips, the 357 Sig. It's like a supersonic 9mm. We got to get that to the range more often. Okay? And I've been loving this gun. You guys know me from way back. I've been desiring this since I started. And someone got it, and I held it in my hand, and I was like freaking out. I loved it so much. And I'm like, man, someday I'm going to have one of these. And it's a $1,300 gun. And it's well worth the money. Well worth the money. Okay? So there's your Sig Sauer P226. Shit, another scratch on there. That's what happens when you put your rifles together. What happens is when you put your scratch there and there, you put your rifles together, the charging handle, this thing rubs up against the receivers. And they have these little red boots you can put on there. Now I know I should have kept it. It would have saved this scratch. Damn. But it's a shotgun. It's beautiful. It's a Blackwater edition. It's the Mossberg 930. You guys see what I did? I put the clamp on here with the extended magazine. Made it look beefier. Looks like a better quality gun now. And it keeps the extended tube parallel with the barrel. Keeps everything true and straight, and plus it looks awesome. What I don't like is this plastic grip. So if Hogue makes a rubber grip for this that I can get, I will get it. I will get it. I'm not too crazy about how this stock looks, but it's growing on me, so we'll see what happens. Right now I'm going to leave it alone. Yeah, this is a semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun, which I never even shot in my life. So we need to get that to the range. This is like the ultimate home defense system, is a semi-automatic friggin' shotgun. I mean, you can just, you know, a gang can come in your house, you can spray them all down, then call the cops. So, yo, you know, I got some roadkill in my living room, come and clean it up. You know, it's just amazing. I feel very safe with this. I feel very safe with it. Just knowing what it can do. But we need to get it to the range and make sure it operates right. Beretta M9. I special ordered the M9 over the FS because I like the M9 because it's mil spec, and I just like the M9. There's a little bit of difference under here. They call it the dust cover, but not much of a difference. And this holds 18 plus 1. Bam. 19 rounds of 9mm. I only put 100 rounds through this, but it didn't hiccup one time. No malfunctions whatsoever. I can't shoot real accurate with it. It has a stiff trigger brake. I need a soft trigger brake for me to shoot accurate. That's how I am. It has a stiff trigger brake. I mean, I could put a nice group together, but they're going to be to the left or to the right because the stiff trigger pulls the muzzle. What are you going to do? So that's my military sidearm. Always wanted one of them. And of course we have the Kimber custom Raptor, which is really beautiful. When Tom came up, we went to Cabela's and I picked it up. And this is a beautiful 1911. Has a bull barrel. There's no bushing. And which are nice. It's nice to have one with a bushing and one without. It makes me feel like it's completely different and it's justifiable to have it. Now, if you don't know firearms, a bull barrel has a thick, heavy barrel, but there's no bushing around it. This is real pretty. It's got the Raptor, you know, like a snake type looking scales on it. It's beautiful. It's got real pretty grips. It's got a nice finish, but not like the Ed Brown. This is more grainy looking. The Ed Brown's like silk. It's just amazing. But this is a beautiful gun. It shoots good. I put 50 rounds through it so far. I didn't have any problems, so it's probably going to be fine. You know, probably. And it does have a plastic mainspring housing, and which I ain't too crazy about. But they're very simple to change. I have a video showing how to do that. Very, very easy. Just put a rubber band around here and take the pin out, and slide the metal one. Actually, you could probably get an Ed Brown mainspring housing and put it in there, but I'm not positive on that. What was I just showing you? I went off topic. The bull barrel. See the bull barrel? Thick barrel. Bull. It helps with accuracy. It keeps weight in the front of the pistol. It helps with muzzle flip, and that's what the bull barrel basically is for. And I'm not real crazy about how it looks because it looks like it's unfinished. It looks like it's missing something because the bushing ain't there, but it's just something I got to get used to. Now here's the Ed Brown. This is the nicest 1911 I have on the table. It's the most expensive gun I have on the table. And you guys all know what this is. It's all handmade from the custom Ed Brown shop. And this has a bushing. See how thin the barrel is? And see this thing? It looks like a horseshoe? That's the bushing. If you're new to firearms. If you're not new, sorry. There it is. That's the Ed Brown. Very expensive firearm. Always wanted one. It shoots like a dream. I think I need to put a lot more rounds through it though, because the brass hit me in the head 2 times, but everything else was fine. So, thing with high quality guns like this, what I found out from the Ed Brown manufacturer, well, they're not a manufacturer, they're a custom shop. I keep saying that. They said you got to use good quality ammunition with a high-end 1911. See, I didn't know that. I figure a high-end 1911, that means it can shoot anything. No, it's just the opposite. It's picky. So they test their guns with Winchester white box. That's what Ed Brown uses. They use Winchester white box when they test their firearms. So hey, which I don't have any of. I have a little bit of it. I have all Remington UMC, and they said they don't really like Remington UMC, so that's bad for me. Real pretty gun. Look at the back. The back's real beautiful. And everything's made, every single part of this gun is made from a solid block of steel. That's why it costs so much money. And that's it. Now the guns that are gone, SIG P238, the HK, my Arsenal AK, my Springfield XD, my Ruger Mark III, they're gone. There's more. The Yugo AK-47's gone, and I'm trying to remember. There's quite a few of them gone. Ones I want back is definitely the Ruger Mark III. My opinion, I think that's one of the nicest, one of the best 22s out there. I mean, if you look at sales, there's the Ruger Mark III is probably one of the most popular 22 pistols out there. It's a pain in the ass to take apart, but really it's not. It's because you don't do it enough. When you do it a lot, it's very simple. It's easy. When I get my Ruger Mark III back, though, I think I'm going to go back with the steel frame instead of the polymer frame. I just don't like a polymer. It looks nice. I like the way it's the ergonomics, but I just don't like the polymer frame, man. I mean, the way you got to put the barrel on and bang it on with a hammer. I mean, over time, that plastic's going to wear away. And what if that barrel don't stay on that frame right anymore? You know, I know the mainspring housing holds it in, but it might get loose up front. I'm just going to get the steel frame one back. And what's great about them is they're very reasonable. They're like $300 and some. And you know, so I think I'm going to get that one back first because I need a 22. The 22 is very important to have. The XD, I'll probably end up getting that back sooner. You guys know I love the XD. I'm probably definitely going to get that back because that has a fantastic trigger. It could shoot really well with it. As far as the SIG P238, I don't think I'm going to get that back because I think that gun's a little overpriced. I mean, $700 for a mouse gun is just... I understand all the work in it and it's beautiful and it's all... I just don't see $700 in that gun. It's just too small. You know what I mean? You know, I could see maybe $500 for it tops. I mean, it's just a big price for a little gun. So you're probably not going to see me get that one back. But I do want a mouse gun. I might go with the Ruger is the LC9. You know, something like that. But it's new, so I want to wait till I hear it's reliable. The Yugo AK, I don't know. I don't know. I probably might get that back because, man, was that a Cadillac of a shooter. Fun, a lot of fun to shoot, and man, was it accurate. So if I do get another AK back, I will get the Yugo. The Arsenal, I'm going to say no. The Arsenal, to me, is a good AK-47. I can't stand the trigger. It's got a real hard trigger break, but I don't get it. I think it's a nice AK. I don't know why it's like the golden bird of AKs. Personally, I like my Yugo better. It's more comfortable to shoot, and I was more accurate with it, and it has a way better trigger. Way better. And it costs half the price, so I'm not going to get the Arsenal back. You know, I'm just not going to do it. This video is getting really long, guys. I don't know if I can go down the list of every single gun that's gone. The HK, will I get the HK back? I'm going to say right now, as far as the HK goes, I'm going to say no. Because now that I'm shooting a lot, I don't find me shooting the HK that well. I could put a group together, but the trigger breaks way to the rear, and I don't know. And then the M&P breaks too much in the front. The HK breaks a little bit too much in the rear for me. So I don't know, $900 for the HK. I mean, if it was $900 and I was shooting like a maniac, like I could split hairs with it, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta get that HK back, man. But I don't shoot well with it. I don't shoot well with it. Someone else might shoot well with it. So for $900, I don't think I'm going to get the HK back. That's just a lot of money for a gun I don't shoot well with. I'm trying to stick with guns I shoot well with, and unfortunately, you're only going to know that until you buy it. So as far as that goes, I don't think I'm getting that one back. My Glock 27, yes, that's coming back. That was like one of my favorite carry guns. The thing carries so awesome. You don't even know it's on you. I don't like to be uncomfortable. But maybe I might get a 26. I don't know. Because I have the 40 and 23. I might get the Glock 26. Who knows? And they're reasonable. They're $528, something like that. So that's doable. It's realistic, and that'll be back. There might be a few I missed, dudes, but that's all I can come up with right now. I'm getting friggin' dizzy. Jesus God, I can't talk like this much. So I hope you liked the video. I hope it satisfied you, because everyone wanted to know what guns are going and all that stuff. And I'm just trying to think if I missed any. That's when you know you got too many freaking guns, when you don't know how many you sold. But look at this collection. This is a beautiful collection. It's all top-notch, good quality guns here. So Remember, the AR-15 and the Remington 700 are also in the safe. So I'm not doing too bad. It was worth the Ed Brown. Well worth it. Alright, see you guys later.